Hello students. Now come to the topic of discussion, that is, should capital punishment be abolished in India? What do we mean by capital punishment? Hanging a convict by neck till death is called capital punishment. The benchmark of capital punishment in India is the Bachan Singh case, that is Bachan Singh versus State of Punjab. The Honorable Supreme Court gave the judgment in the year 1980. Here, a 5-judge bench of Honorable Supreme Court held the view that capital punishment, which is also called death penalty, must be given in case of crime which are regarded as rarest of the rare crime, cases which are also regarded as rarest of the rare case. Here the Honorable Supreme Court mentioned the fact that death penalty should be given to the convicted criminal by considering the aggravating feature of crime and the mitigating factor of criminal. That means when there is no possibility of reforming the behavior of criminal, in that case only giving death penalty is justified. In 2015, the 262nd report of Law Commission was submitted to the Parliament of India. In the report, the Law Commission categorically mentioned the fact that capital punishment should be abolished for all cases of crime except the crimes related to terrorism and waging war against nation. You see, if a question is asked either in essay paper or even in social issue or even in interview, like this debatable topic, should capital punishment be abolished, you have to write the answer by adopting certain balance in your approach. You have to write, the above topic is a highly contentious topic. It's a never-ending, ever-expanding debate among the people all over the world, including the people of India. It's a highly emotive and sensitive issue also in India. Are we telling you the fact? Indian Penal Code was drafted in the year 1860. At that point of time, there was a Law Commission member of India who was from Britain. His name is Lord Macklay. Lord Macklay was in favor of capital punishment. And he gave justification to capital punishment by putting the fact that by committing certain crimes of higher magnitude or highest magnitude, like murdering innocent people in large number, a criminal is inviting death for himself. While a criminal is inviting death for himself, giving death penalty to the criminal is very much justified. This is called the retribution approach to justice. But I am telling you the fact that retribution approach to justice does not hold good in every case. For example, in India, a murderer can be murdered, but can a rapist be raped? Or can a thief be theft? Not possible. Therefore, retribution justice system does not hold good in every case. Apart from that, if you consider the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court from time to time related to death penalty, would reach at the conclusion that in many cases, capital punishment or death penalty is more judge-centric than justice-centric. And sometimes you would feel that capital punishment is leading towards miscarriage of justice. It's a debatable topic. You have to show both the sides of the debate so that a balance will be maintained in your answer. So I will make a detailed discussion related to capital punishment in my next YouTube video. So please stay connected with my YouTube channel, that is Sarosh Samuels IS Delhi. Thank you. Thank you a lot.